This is going to be the weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio. So anyone with prominent Scorpio placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. I'm reading for the week starting Monday, July 24th, 2023. So this is going to be from Monday through Sunday. Please like the video, press the little thumbs up button if you were able to gain any perspective or meaning from today's reading. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I would appreciate it. All right, so let's go into the Scorpio energy. Let's take a look at the week for the Scorpio. What is the personal energy for the sign of Scorpio, please? For the week starting Monday, July 24th, 2023. One more. All right. What do we got for Scorpio, please? Seven of Cups. So you're probably starting off the week or throughout this week, there's a sense of confusion. There's a sense of confusion, having many options and not really knowing which one to pick. What else, please, for Scorpio? I mean, it depends on the situation, but it's a good problem to have, right? Like, at least you're not without. It does feel like you have more than enough. And it's like, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to do type of situation. Like, with all the things that I have in front of me, it's like there's a lot of things. I don't know what exactly, we'll find out, but there's a lot of things happening, or there's a lot of opportunities, or a lot of something to select from. And it's just like, I don't know which one to pick. But there's a need to really like center yourself, mind, body, heart, and soul. I'm also getting the elements for you guys. The elements, north, south, well, maybe the guardians also, right? So the guardians and the elements, north, south, east, west, earth, air, fire, water. But there's something that has to do with that. So you may be outside, you may be grounding, you may be working with the elements, you may be doing little intention work maybe throughout the week. Or maybe you have done some type of intention work. I'm also getting this. You have done some type of intention work in the recent past, and now the intention work is paying off and you are starting to see the results of it, but it could feel as though it's like too much of it as well. Okay, so like you have to pick from a lot of different options here. There may be something with a group as well, a home environment, but also a group at home, something around your home in a group. Like needing to enlist a few people with a certain type of ability or skill set to be able to create a cohesive system, a cohesive team. So you're looking for people who have a certain skill set. Each one could be different. Maybe that's, the options or what you're selecting here. Out of everybody, you have to pick the ones that have what you need in certain ways to create a system. And then create cohesiveness, alignment between the different people to make something work. What is in the environment for the Scorpio, please? You have the Two of Cups. In your environment, there's a partner. So it could be relationship, business, but some kind of partner. Could be you as well, that either way, somebody in the relationship is choosing to take a step back. I'm going to call out a sign here just because the Hanged Man has to do with the sign of Pisces. And I believe that Pisces had this Two of Cups card in this placement of the reading, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a need to step back and assess this relationship from a different perspective. There could be some silence, some quiet moments this week between you and another. And it's just allowing the universe and nature to take its course with the Hanged Man. Yes, we are stepping back with the Hanged Man. There's also an element of sacrifice that the Hanged Man brings as well. For the sake of allowing, like I said, nature to take its course with the situation. So it's like sacrificing control, sacrificing intention, sacrificing expectations, right? So sacrificing what we want from a relationship or what we want from another person, and sort of humbling ourselves in a way and getting rid of some of these egocentric, not to say that they're bad. I'm just, it's not me saying that egocentric is negative, but it is part of the human way, right? Which is, of course, natural. So we have these things that we want from another person or from a partnership or relationship. But for right now, for whatever reason, you're sacrificing those things and you're putting them on the side. And you're just allowing nature to take its course. And while nature is taking its course, you are perceiving. There's no action here. There's only perception. And you're taking a step back, somebody is, and just letting things happen naturally. But we will see if we get more insights or information on that. Let's go into the weekly details for the Scorpio, please. Let's take a look at the start of the week, the beginning of the week. Okay, so you have the King of Swords. So great. You're starting off pretty clear about what you want to do. You've made your decision. You are on course here. You're creating an opportunity. I feel like you're the one creating an opportunity. It's very small at the, thought level still, like it's in the idea level. Maybe you just made a move. It's like a tiny increment, like a small step. But the King of Swords comes through. King of Swords knows what they want. He or she, very clear on it. There's a little bit of distance and detachment, but still coming from a place of what is good for all. Okay? So, yes, the King of Swords is a loner, but at the same time, he or she is also a humanitarian. And so, even though there is a detached feeling from this person and you are detaching yourself from something, especially with this Hanged Man here as well, it's not for nothing. It's for the big picture. It's for the greater good. It's for humanity. It's for longevity. It's for future. And so you are detaching, taking a step back, being very clear and precise, very clean in your energy and in your thought process, creating a new opportunity. I often see the Page of Pentacles as a small form of the Wheel of Fortune. So here you're creating this change, this little swivel, this little shift for the sake of something new, to start something new with the Fool there. Beautiful. You have the Chariot. This is on the right path. Ooh, you have both the Queen and the King of Swords here. So this is just you. You have a really good balance between your masculine and feminine energy from an air element, an air perspective. So I was picking up on the elements earlier and the guardians earlier. So this is East and this is air. Whatever that means to you, if you need that information at some point in your week, East and air, okay? But Queen of Swords in the middle of your reading, you know what you want. You're very clear on it as well. Whereas the King of Swords is action, because it's the masculine role and holding space, creating the protection, creating the fortress, doing the things, fixing the things, right, with the action taking. The Queen of Swords, they're both clear, they're both air, they're both sharp, but the Queen of Swords receives because she's feminine. Okay, this could be two different aspects of yourself. This could be two different people, right? The gender does not matter. But this Queen of Swords is receiving, and she's waiting on something. For some of you, I'm feeling that the Queen of Swords, or whoever's playing the Queen of Swords, is waiting on whoever's playing the King of Swords to finish something, to end something. Although both are equally clear as to what they want, because the Queen is the feminine, she's not taking the action. It's expected in this reading, it's expected in this energy, however it comes through, that whoever's sitting in the King of Swords is the one to make the move. And her expectation and what she assumes to happen at this time is that there will be an ending. And she knows that she has destiny, faith, the universe behind her. You have the Strength card and the Queen of Cups. I'm quiet. I'm trying to feel something out real quick. Yeah. So I was feeling that for some of you, that this Queen thinks that part of her destiny, he or she, part of their destiny is for this thing, something in this reading to end. And she assumes that it's going to look a certain way. And she's waiting for this masculine energy to make the move. But I feel that, especially with these cards that came through at the bottom, I feel that this masculine is trying to create an opportunity for a new start. Okay? And this is not uncommon for Venus retrograde era energy. We are here until September. So trying things again, working things out, going another round at a relationship, people from the past showing up, all those different things are playing a role here. And so just keep that in mind, that whatever place you are in, there is two sort of different expectations for this relationship here. But at the end of the week, there's a need to be brave, strong, authentic, pure of heart, come from the heart, come from your truth, and be brave. There's major love here at the end of the week. Major love. What is this about? The Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Star. Something that you've been wanting comes through at the end of the week. Hanged Man again. It's probably why you took a step back and just sort of let go of the expectations and the wants and the desires and just allow the universe to take its course, nature to take its course. Again, going back to the elements and the guardians, something about nature. There's expectations here of what he or she wants. There is intention here of what this person is going to do. But essentially, at the end of the day, there's a need for the both of them to just let those things go. Let go of the intentions, let go of the expectations, allow the universe to take its course, and figure it out for the both of you. What is the Ace of Cups? And with the Queen of Cups, just trust your intuition and your instincts, and be pure of heart. Pure of heart. With the Strength card. What is the Ace of Cups? been coming out a lot. The 10 of Wands. This is when something just feels like it's too hard to do. Is love too hard to do? Is this relationship too hard to work on? Like it's too much? It also doesn't have to be a relationship. It's just two people, a dynamic between two people. Maybe you are conflicted between two sides of yourself or two options, going back to this whole plethora of options that you can take. Yeah, at the end of the week, there's a big moment here. A big moment. Has to do with matters of the heart and love. I'm hearing like love for yourself. Like making sure that no matter what, you're loving yourself here. However it looks, however it's going to turn out. But it's like having strength to withstand this big change, this big life moment, and releasing again all of the mental things and sitting with the universe and God or spirit and just allowing it to balance you out, allowing spirit to just come in and nurture with this Queen of Cups here, nurture you, love you, envision that you are healing. There's healing happening at the end of the week. And it's like a big awareness moment of how the universe steps in when we need it to step in. When there's moments of hardship and trial and heavy, shit. when we are going through shit in life. And just somehow at the end of the week, you become aware as to how the universe stepped in and helped through this situation. And there's an immense amount of gratitude and love, self-care, self-love, self-nurture. And there's also a sense of power and strength that comes through out of this situation as well. Tell me about this, the Two of Cups, which is, I'm assuming, the Queen and the King. Just want a little more information here. Because one person is starting new and the other person is ending. Okay. There's some stubbornness going on. Some defensiveness as well. People with their defenses up very, very strongly. With both of these cards, for sure. There was an explosion with that Tower card coming through as well. There's a conflict of interest here between both of these people. Two people are very stubborn, set in their ways, know what they want. They're very defensive. They are anticipating the need to defend themselves. And there may be a break. I wasn't expecting that, actually. I don't know. I mean, of course, one person, there's a new start. The other person, there's an ending. This person may want to start new with this person, or they just may want a fresh start, period. Like how the Ten of Swords is an ending, but the Fool can also be an ending as well, right? In the way of something new. So the Tower is here. Something happens, something breaks between these two this week. Okay, something to realize, to keep in mind if you're listening and taking this video, this meaning reading serious. Stubbornness and rigidity and pride, defensiveness, being ready to fight, that will cause this relationship to break if you're not careful. So at the same time, you are being grateful and, you know, for, especially at the end of the week, for how things have played out, and you're loving yourself and you're really strong in your power and you're authentic here and you're healing and seeing how the universe has stepped in to help you. I don't know if it is due to this break in the relationship, but just know that even though this beautiful stuff is happening, and it is beautiful that, you know, these two, this queen and king, are here because they're very true in what they want. And this is destined, right? This situation, however it plays out, is destined, especially if you're both, or you are allowing nature to take its course. Like, there's faith that however the outcome is, it is. It's supposed to be. So for the majority of you, this outcome is supposed to be an end. If you decide to resist that and continue it, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, I'll probably bring this up again in the next reading because you decided to continue this relationship. But I get it. If it's a big relationship and, you know, there's a lot of time, love, investment, it's not easy. But there will be some type of breakdown or even breakthrough if the both of you can just drop your guards and drop the walls and come from a place of love. No matter what, stay true to what you really want. The swords, that is truth. Okay? All right. What is the advice from the universe? I'm using this oracle deck in these readings today. This is called the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. What is the advice for Scorpio this week, please? Advice from the universe for Scorpio for their weekly reading. Can Scorpio take away from today's reading? Solar plexus chakra. I forget that there are chakra cards in here. I'm not the best. I don't know a lot about it. So this breaks down, or this is the number 3. Solar plexus. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the world. Again, the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think it was right on point for this reading, actually. Solar plexus, work with that. Work with the elements. Work with the guardians. Work with your chakras. Sit in your power, knowing that whatever it is that you decide to do is for the sake of the greater good at the end of the day. And I think I mentioned that as well. So with the King of Swords up here, right? So this is your answer. This is your guidance, okay? So as you go along the week, when you are presented with, you know, these, like, what do I do? I'm confused. When you're presented with a sort of argument or something that happens here, right? It's just remembering that you need to come from a place of knowing who you are, coming from your truth and your power, and just sort of stepping outside of this situation and seeing things on a bigger scale, because there is an element of how you decide to show up, not just here, but in general, is contributing, oh my God, did I say this right? Contributing, is contributing to something bigger, okay, than just yourself. All right, so that's the answer. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you got anything out of it, please hit the little thumbs up button. That would really help my my videos to circulate throughout YouTube. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Follow the other signs and look at the other videos that I've made for this week if you're inclined to do so. But either way, I hope you have a wonderful, awesome week, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you.